So what is meant by a system? So some number of components are, or some number of elements are collected together, and those components are interconnected together to perform any specific task or to perform any specific function. So this is nothing but your system. So what about the physical system? So here physical system, the same definition. So but here you need to collect the physical components here. So here some number of some number of physical components, some number of physical components, some number of physical components are collected together and interconnected together, interconnected interconnected together. Okay, so interconnected together to perform so any specific task, to perform any specific task, right? So this is the nothing but a specific task, specific task or specific function. So this is nothing but your so physical system definition. Here you need to consider which one. So you need to collect some number of physical components. You need to collect some number of physical components, and you need to interconnect those physical components. You need to interconnect those physical components together. So in order to perform a specific task, in order to perform a specific task. Hello. హలో చెప్పండి సార్. నేను చేస్తాను, క్లాస్లో ఉన్నాను సార్, మళ్ళీ చేస్తాను సార్. So here the physical components are collected together, so collected together to perform the specific task. So can you give the examples for the system? Anybody please can you please give the example for the systems? So all of you please respond to me in the chat box. So give me the examples. So give me the examples for the system. Anybody please respond to me in the chat box. Hello, please respond to me in the chat box. What are the different examples for the system? What are the different examples? For example, if you consider the electronic voltage regulator, you may consider that one as a system. Okay, some number of components are collected together. Those components are interconnected together to perform the any specific task. That means to perform the regulation task. That is the best example. Is it okay? So that is nothing but the physical system. Okay, anyone please respond to me. So what is the other what is other example? Computer is a system. Okay, so very good, 89. So very good answer. Next, what about the other one? Other examples. Okay, speakers. Next one. Please respond to me. Please respond to me in the chat box. Casio. Right. So here these are the examples for the system. All of you please consider, and classroom is also the best example for the system. Blackboard, benches. Okay, all together connected to perform a specific task. Okay, so that is considered, that we may consider the classroom as an example for the system, right? So here it is a physical system. What is meant by control system? Anybody please tell me what is meant by a control system? What is meant by a control system? Anybody please tell me. So here control system is nothing but some physical components are collected together. For what purpose? Please tell me for what purpose we are connecting the physical components here. So here I would like to introduce the definition for the control systems. Control system. Control system. Okay, so what is the definition of the control system? Yesterday I have already told to you. So what is meant by a control system here? So some components are, some physical components are, some physical components are, some physical components or elements are, elements are interconnected together, interconnected interconnected together. For what purpose? For the purpose of, so for the purpose of, controlling the output signal. So controlling, for the purpose of controlling the output quantity of the control system. Output quantity of the control system. Output of the control system. For example, if some physical components are interconnected together for the purpose of controlling the output quantity, so then we can call that particular system as a control system, and we can consider that particular system as a control systems. Particularly in control systems, the word controlling is a very important word. Controlling the output is a very important parameter. So all of you please controlling this. The name itself indicates the control system. In control systems, we need to control the output. In control systems, we need to control the output. Is it okay? So here that means so it is a very important parameter. This is controlling of the output is a very important parameter in any control system. Whatever it may be the control system, whatever it may be the type of control system. Okay, in any control system, we need to control the output quantity. We need to control the output quantity. So here, if some number of physical components are interconnected together, for the purpose of controlling the output signal, in a system, then that particular kind of system is called as control system. And here one important point you need to remember in the control system is the name itself indicates here this is the control plus system is equal to control system. Okay, so in control systems you need to control the output quantity. Controlling the output quantity is a very important parameter in any control systems. Okay, so why we need to control the output? So why the control action is needed in control systems? Right. So for example, if you consider the classroom as an example. For example, in a classroom, so while I'm teaching the lesson, so I should control the students also. For example, if I am unable to control the students, so then I may not obtain the desired output or desired results. Okay, so in that means in controlling the in a classroom, while I am delivering the lecture or while I am teaching the lesson, I need to control the students also. Otherwise, I may not obtain the perfect results or desired results in a classroom. Okay, so that's why the control action is very important. Control action is very important in control systems. Okay, so control system. If we consider the one more example, so what is that example? If we consider the one more example, for example, so it is, let us consider this one as a electronic voltage regulator. Okay, so what is the output of the electronic voltage regulator? DC output voltage. Okay, and it is a constant DC output voltage. So I need, for example, I need 10 volts constant DC voltage, and I consider this one as a desired. Output voltage from the electronic voltage regulator. Okay, so I want a desired output voltage of 10 volts DC voltage at the output of the electronic voltage regulator. Okay, so for example, if you consider any external disturbances or internal disturbances due to any external disturbances or due to any internal disturbances within the system, this particular output may deviate or may change from desired value to this particular desired value to any other value. Is it okay? Right. So due to any external disturbances or due to any internal disturbances within the system, so sometimes output may deviate from desired value to any other new value, or output may change from the desired value to any other new value. So in this particular case, you need to bring this particular new value back to the desired value. The process of bring back this original value, this new value to desired value. This process is called as a control action. Okay, so this process is called as control action. So here all of you, so please consider this one as a internal external disturbance. Due to any external disturbance or due to any internal disturbances within the system, sometimes output may deviate from desired value to any other new value, or sometimes output may change from the desired value to any other new value. Okay, so within fraction of seconds you need to bring this particular new value of output back to the desired value. You need to bring this particular new value of output back to the desired value. So this process is called as a control action. So this particular type of control action is always necessary in control systems. So otherwise you may not obtain the desired output signal at the output of the control system. Okay, otherwise you may not obtain. For example, if the control action is not done at the output side, if the control action is not done at the output side, you may not obtain the desired output value. You may not obtain the desired output value from the control system. Okay, so here the control system is mainly intended, or here the control system is mainly designed for the purpose of maintaining the desired output value at the output of the control system. But here, due to disturbances, output may change from desired value to any other new value. Okay, so if the output changes from desired value to any other new value, in that particular situation you need to bring this particular new value back to the desired value. In that particular situation you need the control action. Therefore the control action is a very important parameter in control systems. Is it okay? So all of you please respond to me. So why the control action is necessary in control systems? If the control action is not done at the output of the control system, what happened to you? So anyone please respond to me. So all of you please respond to me via chat box. I need your answers to the chat box. Hello. Why the control action is necessary? If the control action is not done at the output side, so what happened to you? We may not obtain the desired output signal. We may not obtain the desired output signal from the control system. So that's why we need the control action at the output of the control system. Is it okay? So am I audible? Please, students, please tell me, am I audible? Hello? Anyone please respond to me. Hello. చెప్పేది వినిపిస్తుందమ్మా, ఒకసారి చెప్పండి ఎవరన్నా. హలో. Okay. So why control action is needed at the output of the control system? If the control action is not done at the output side, so what happened to you? We may not obtain the desired value at the output of the control system. Okay, so these are the examples. For example, in a classroom, while I am delivering the lecture or while I am teaching the lesson, okay, so while I am teaching the lesson, I should control the students also. For example, if I am unable to control the students, then in the classroom I may not obtain the desired results. So that's why, so I need to control the students in order to obtain the desired result from the classroom. I need to control the students while I am teaching the lesson. Okay, so that is so importance of the control action in any so control systems. For example, if I am unable to control the class, then I may not obtain the so desired output from your class. I may not obtain the desired results from your class. So that's why particularly the control action is main compulsory needed in control systems. So control systems. So these are the best examples for the control systems, right? Okay, so one I have discussed about the two examples. Two examples are first a classroom example and next one is voltage regulator example. Okay, so next one, what is control system? Anybody here? So I would like to introduce the definition of the control system here. Some physical components are, so if some physical components are interconnected together, if some physical components are interconnected together for the purpose of controlling the output quantity of the system, then that particular type of system is called control system. Then that particular type of system is called control system. Is it okay? So now I will give the block diagram representation of the control system. Now, so what about the control system? Anybody please respond to me via chat box. Elements are interconnected together for what purpose? Elements are interconnected together for the purpose of controlling the output quantity of the system. Controlling the output quantity of the system. This is a very important parameter. Okay, so this is the definition of the control system. So I may introduce the block diagram of the control system. Simple block representation of the control system. Okay, simple block representation of the control system. Okay, so here all of you please consider this one as a control system. This is a simple block representation of the control system here. So here control system, here the control system, and here it is the input of the control system, input quantity of the control system, input quantity of the control system, and it is nothing but your output quantity of the control system, output quantity of the control system, right? Here the input quantity is represented by R of t and output quantity is represented by C of t. Okay, so here the R of t is nothing but equal to, R of t is nothing but equal to input quantity, and uh, and your, so C of t is nothing but equal to output quantity of the control system, output quantity of the control system. So all of you please remember this one, all of you please remember this one here. So throughout the control system course, I use the same notations throughout the semester or throughout the control system course. I use the same notation. So wherever I want to represent the input signal, I use the R of t only. All of you please consider the R of t. R of t is a representation for the input signal, and C of t is a representation for the output signal. Is it okay? So all of what is meant by R of t? Hello, what is meant by R of t? What is meant by R of t? Respond to me in the chat box. What is meant by R of t in control systems? R of t is nothing but input. Okay, what about the C of t? Other people please need to respond. What about the C of t? C of t. C of t is the output of the control system, and R of t is the output of the input of the control system. Okay, throughout the control systems course, so I use the same notation. Okay, so I use the same notation wherever I want to represent the input signal, so I use the R of t, and wherever I want to represent the output signal, I use C of t. Okay, here the notations are also very important. So while doing the block diagram representation or block diagram reduction, so this R of t and C of t are very important. Is it okay? So here one more definition of the control system here. Definition of the control system. Definition of the control system. Okay, it is a main definition of the control system. Control system is nothing but control system. Control system is nothing but a physical system. Control system is nothing but a physical system A physical system, control system is nothing but a physical system. So in which the output quantity, in which the output quantity is controlled with the help of output quantity is controlled controlled by varying the input quantity. Output quantity is controlled by varying the input quantity. So all of you, please note down this definition. This definition is very important. Input quantity. Yesterday I have already told to you. So here, what is the control? Which parameter you need to control in the control systems? You need to control the output quantity in the control system. In control systems, compulsory you need to control the output quantity. So in what way you can control the output quantity? Simply by changing the input quantity or by varying the input quantity. Okay, we can control the output quantity here. Is it okay? We can control the output quantity here. Okay, so all of you please consider this one as a input. So input, so here I need to control the C of t. So what is the C of t here? C of t is nothing but output. Is it okay? So here I need to control this output signal. Okay, simply by changing the input quantity R of t, simply by changing the input quantity R of t, I can control the output signal C of t. Or simply by changing or by varying the input quantity R of t, I can control the output quantity C of t. So here the definition is clear. So in control systems, the output quantity is controlled. The output quantity is controlled with the or by varying the input quantity. So here we may consider the control system definition as control plus system. Okay, control plus system. So you need to control. You need to perform the control action. Control system. I will write the control system definition as control plus system. Right. In a system, you need to perform the control action. Okay. So you need to perform the control action. You need to perform. You need to control which parameter of the control system. You need to perform. You need to control which parameter of the control system. The output parameter of the control system you need to control. In what way you can control the output parameter of the control system? Right? In what way you can control the output parameter of the control system? Simply by changing the input quantity of the control system. Simply by changing the input quantity, we can control the output quantity of the control system. This is the definition of the control system. Is it okay? So this is the definition of the control system. So all of you please note down this definition. Control system is nothing but a physical system. Okay, so in which the output quantity is controlled with the help of the input quantity. Output quantity is controlled with the help of the input quantity. Okay, so and here so one more, any control system will take the input signal. So all of you, this is the block representation. This one is the block representation of the control system. Okay, so any control system will take the input signal. Okay, will take the input signal. It will take the input signal. Okay, it will process the input signal in a predefined manner and then provide the output signal at the output of the control system. So here three steps are there. So simply take the input signal, process the input signal, and provides the output signal. And here it will process the input signal in a predefined manner. So after processing the input signal, it will provide the output signal, desired output at the output of the control system. Desired output of the control system. So finally, the conclusion of this definition is C of t is controlled. C of t is the output. C of t is nothing but output of the system. We may consider the output of the system as response of the system. Simply here, in any control systems, in any control system, CS means control system. Okay, so output quantity is also called as control variable, controlled variable, or controlled variable, or we may consider this one as a output is also called as response of the system, output of the system, or we may consider this one as a response of the system. And so what about the input, what about the names of the input? So the names for the input is called as names for the input is called as input is also nothing but equal to input is simply called as input we called as, so input we called as a command signal, command signal, command signal, or stimulus signal, stimulus, stimulus signal, or we may consider this one as a excitation, excitation signal, excitation signal. These are the various alternative names for the control system. Okay, so excite the system or input the system. Simply, if you give the excitation to the system, if you give the excitation to the system, then you may obtain the response at the output of the system. Okay, so simply the input signal is also called as excitation or excitation. The input signal is also called as command signal. The input signal is also called as stimulus signal. Okay, what about the output? So in here in control system, the output quantity is controlled. The output quantity is called output quantity is called control. Okay, so at the output side you need to perform the control action. Because of the control action, so output is also said to be controlled variable, controlled variable, controlled, controlled variable, or otherwise it may also called as a response of the system. So these are the various basics regarding to the control systems. So here in this particular class, so first I have given the definition of the system. All of you please go through the this particular class. In the first I have given the definition for the system. Some number of components are collected together and interconnected together to perform the specific task. And next I have given the definition for physical system. Some number of physical components are collected together or interconnected together to perform a specific task. So and later on I have moved to the I move on to the control system. I consider the control system as control plus system. Okay, so what is the control system definition here? Some physical components are interconnected together for the purpose of controlling the output signal of the system. So if then this particular kind of system is called control system. I have given later on I have given the examples for the control system. So next one is I have given the one more definition for the control system. It is a very important definition. So here the control system is nothing but a physical system. In this particular system, so the output quantity is controlled with the help of input quantity. Our output quantity is controlled by changing the input quantity, by changing the input quantity. So here by changing the input quantity. So in control systems, the what is the represent, how we can represent the input signal and how we can represent the output signal. So in control systems, the input quantity is represented by, so input quantity is represented by R of t and output quantity is represented by C of t. C of t. C of t is nothing but output and R of t is nothing but input. So this one is that these are the definitions for the control systems. Why the control action is needed. Okay, so what is meant by control action? So in what way we can control the output of the system? So tell me now what is the definition of the control system? So everyone need to respond to me in the chat box. Everyone, otherwise I will not continue with the class. All of you please respond to me in the chat box. Every one of you please respond to me in the chat box. Hello students. Define control system. Define control system. Output is controlled by varying the input quantity. Okay, output can be controlled with the help of varying the input quantity. physical output quantity is controlled by input quantity. Other people need to respond. Okay, okay. Control the output. Output quantity is controlled by varying the input quantity. Output controlled by input quantity. Okay, next. So people those who are responded to me, for those people only I will provide the attendance. Students, so those who are responded to me, for those students only I will provide the attendance. All of you please be careful about this one. Okay, so this is the definition of the control system. Later on I will move to the, so now I will move to the examples of the control system. Now in this case now I am going to provide the examples. So for the all of you please consider the first example. The first example is examples of the control systems. Examples of control systems. Okay, here the first example is AC, an air conditioner. An air conditioner, it is a real-time example. Air conditioner maintaining, air conditioner maintaining, an air conditioner maintaining the room temperature, maintaining the temperature of the room, temperature of the room. Okay, an air conditioner maintaining the temperature. I want to maintain a temperature of, for example, so in a room temperature. All of you please consider. I want to maintain a temperature of. I want to maintain a temperature of 27 degrees within a room. So now my desired. I want to maintain. I want to maintain a room temperature of room temperature. I want to maintain a room temperature of, okay, room temperature of 27 degrees centigrade within a room. I want to maintain a room temperature of 27 degrees centigrade within a room. So here what is my desired temperature, desired output of the system? So here what is my desired output of the system? Here my desired output is equal to room temperature is equal to 27 degrees centigrade. So here in a particular room I want to maintain a room temperature of 27 degrees centigrade within a room. Okay, so here what is my desired output signal? So what is my desired output signal? My desired output signal is equal to room temperature that is equal to 27 degrees centigrade. So here this is my desired output. So I may obtain this particular desired task with the help of the control system. So here the control system is air conditioner. Okay, so here what about the, in this particular example, what is the desired, what is the, so control, what is the control system and what is the desired output? You need to identify. So in each and every example you need to identify what is the control system and what is your desired output. So in this particular example, air conditioner is the control system. Okay, so what is your desired output? So with the help of this air conditioner control system, so we may obtain the desired output that is equal to 27 degrees centigrade within a room. So this is the best example for the control system. Is it okay? So I want to maintain a room temperature of 27 degrees centigrade within a room. This is my agenda, or this is my aim. Okay, or this is my objective, or this is my desired output. So the desired output that is that we need, the desired output that we need from the control system is equal to 27 degrees centigrade. I want to maintain this particular 27 degrees centigrade within a room. I maintain this particular desired temperature with the help of the air conditioner. here in this particular example, air conditioner is the control system. Okay, so with the help of this air conditioner control system, I may obtain the desired temperature or desired output that is equal to 27 degrees centigrade. So this is one of the example. So let us consider the second example. Okay, so I may consider the second example. So a car a car moving from a car moving from a car moving from rest to a speed of a car moving from rest to a speed of 100 kilometers per hour. So in this case, all of you please distinguish what is the control system and what is the desired output. All of you, I have written one statement here. So in this particular statement, which one is the control system and which one is the desired output? So all of you please respond to me in the chat box. Which one is a control system and which one is a desired output? In this example, all of you please tell me. Respond to me in the chat box. I have here, all of you please look at the screen. So here I have written one statement. So in this particular statement, a car moving from rest to a speed of 100 kilometers per hour. Okay, so in this statement, what is the control system and what is your desired speed? What is your control system and what is your desired speed? Hello, please tell me. Hello students, please tell me. Please respond to me. Hello, I need your response. I want your response. Please respond to me. Only for every question, only A5 is responded. For some other people. What about the other people? Other people, please respond to me. Desired output is equal to what? What about the desired output? Yes sir. I was here. Yes sir. Yes, yes, sir. So all of you, car is the example. Car is the control system, and desired output is here. All of you, please consider this one. So car elements. Elements in the car. Elements in the car is a control system. Elements in the car is an example for the control system. In this example, and what is the desired output? Here it is called the desired output. Desired output. This one is called the desired output. All of you, please consider this one. So in this particular example, a car moving from rest to a speed of 100 kilometers. Okay, here the elements present within the car, those are present within the car are the control systems. Okay, so elements of the car is a control system, and so in this particular control system, what is the desired output? Desired output of the control system. So desired output of the control system is nothing but the speed of 100 kilometers per hour. Okay, so this is the another example for the control system. Okay, and I may obtain. I would like to introduce the one more example in slow. I may introduce the. I may use the. I may use the one more example. All of you please listen here. This is the third example. So a lift moving upwards. A lift moving upwards. A lift moving upwards. So all of you please once again tell me in this example which one is a control system and which one is the output, desired output. So lift is the control system. Okay, lift in this example, lift is the control system. Okay, and what about the output? So in this example, the desired output is equal to desired floor of the building. desired floor of the building. Desired floor of the building is an example, is a desired output, and here, so I may obtain the desired output with the help of the lift. Lift is the control system. In this example, lift is the control system. I may obtain the desired output. What is your desired output? Desired floor of the building. So for example, you need to move to the second floor, or you need to move to the third floor. Okay, so desired floor of the building is a best example. Here these are the three different examples. So in the first example, air conditioner is the control system. In the second example, lift, a car is the control system, and in the third example, lift is the control system. Okay, so we may obtain, that means with the help of the control system we may obtain the desired output. The control systems are specially designed for the purpose of attaining, or to obtain the desired output at the output of the system. Is it okay? To obtain the desired output at the output of the system, we may design the control systems. These are the various examples for the control systems. Is it okay? So I would here, so basic types of the control systems. So here these are the three different examples of the control systems. Here I would like to cover here the control systems. Here the control systems are mainly divided into two basic classification of the control system is here open loop control system, control system, and closed loop control system. Okay, closed loop control system. Is it okay? So I would like to introduce the open loop control system. So what is open loop control system? So what are the things associated with the open loop control system? What are the advantages of open loop control system? What are the disadvantages of open loop control system? What are the various examples of the open loop control system? In the next couple of minutes, I would like to cover. So what is open loop control system? What are the things associated with the open loop control system? So what are the advantages of the open loop control system? What are the disadvantages of open loop control system? And what are the examples of the open loop control system? I would like to cover all these things in this particular lecture. So here the first topic is so up to now I discussed about what is control system, what are the examples of the control systems. Now I would like to start the first one, that is called open loop control system. Open loop control system. What is the open loop control system? Anybody please tell me. So here I would like to provide the point wise description of the open loop control system. Is it okay? So I would like to cover the point wise description of the open loop control system. Here, so feedback is a very important parameter. Feedback is a very important parameter in this open loop control system. So I would like to give, so here I would like to provide the, so here this is the control system. This one is a control system. So simple open loop control system. All of you, so this is a simple block representation of the open loop control system. If you identify this one is the input quantity of the open loop control system. Input quantity of the open loop control system, and this one is called the output quantity of the output quantity of the open loop control system. Okay, so all of you please carefully look at the diagram. So here, is there is any connection between output and input? All of you please tell me, is there is any connection between output and input? So here, so in this particular block diagram, so there is no connection between output and input. Okay, output and here there is no feedback. Here there is no feedback between output and input. Is it okay? So because of the absence of the feedback between output and input, so here, so therefore this particular control system is called as open loop control system. So I hope you know that in op amps, if there is a connection between output and input, so that is nothing but a feedback. Here also, here all of you please look at this diagram. Here there is no connection. Between input and output. Okay, so here there is no feedback is available between output and input. because of the absence of the feedback between output and input. So therefore this control system is called as therefore this control system is called as open loop control system. Is it okay? So therefore this is called as open loop control system. So all of you, so this is the first definition. Here there is no feedback. Here, so here there is no feedback. Here there is no feed. Here there is no feedback between output and input. Here there is no feedback between input and output. So therefore, this system is called is called open loop. Therefore, the system is called open loop control system. Open loop control system. All of you, is it okay? So what about the open loop control system? Open loop control system is a system in which there is no feedback connection between output and input. So therefore the system is said to be open loop control system. So what is the advantage of what is the another definition with what is another definition of this control system, open loop control system? So this is the first point. So there is no feedback is there in open loop control system. So what about the second point regarding to this open loop control system? So here in this open loop control system, all of you please carefully listen here. So here the output is equal to desired output. Desired output. Okay, so all of you please consider, for example, due to any external disturbances, or for example due to any external disturbances, all of you please consider this one. Due to any external disturbances, or any internal disturbances, okay, so the output of the control system, for example this is the output of the control system, and this output must be equal to the desired output. Okay, so due to any external disturbances or due to any internal disturbances, okay, due to any external disturbances or due to any internal disturbances within the system, output of the control system may deviate from the any other value, any other new value. Okay, so this is not, I'm not at all interested in any other value. I'm only interested in desired value at the output of the control system. So why output changing from desired value to any other value? So due to any external disturbances or due to any internal disturbances, okay, due to any external disturbances or due to any internal disturbances, the output of the control system may deviate from desired output value to any other new value. Output may change from desired output value to any other new value. Okay, so in this particular situation, you need to perform the control action. You need to bring back this particular output value back to the desired value. So this process is called control action. This process is called. So that means here the output may change from desired output value to any other new value. Okay, so I am interested only in desired output value. So in order to bring back the process of this, you need to bring back this new value of output back to the desired value. This particular process is called control action. Okay, to bring back this particular output value to the desired value, this process is called as a control action. Okay, so this you need to perform this control action. You need to perform the control the output signal here. So I consider that therefore there are variations in the output. So therefore, there are variations in the output. So these variations in the output are in open loop control system. So this is nothing but variation in the output. That means the output of the control system is deviated from desired value to new value, or output of the control system may change from desired output value to any other new value. This is nothing but, I consider this one as a variations in the output. The variations in the output are are not corrected automatically in open loop control system. This is very important. So for example, if there is a change in the output, I consider that particular change as the variations in the output. Okay, so the variations in the output of the control system, the variations in the output of the control system are not corrected automatically, in open loop control, are not. So these variations are not not corrected, automatically. So why these variations at the output side? The variations at the output side are not corrected automatically. So anyone please respond to me in the chat box. So we have the variations in the output. At the output of the control system, we have some variations. Instead of desired output, I may obtain the any other value. So I consider these variations as variations in the output. So why? So here in open loop control system, so the variations at the output side are not corrected automatically. Why these variations at the output side are not corrected automatically in open loop control system? Anybody please say your answer. Hello, please respond to me in the chat box. So at the output side we have some variations. Okay, so at the output side we have some variations. The variations in the output are not corrected automatically in open loop control system. The variations present in the output are not at all controlled automatically. You need to control the variations in the output manually. So manually, okay, is it okay? In open loop control systems, and the variations in open loop control system, if the 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 system does not, if the system does not, if the system does not automatically correct the variations, in the output. Does not automatically correct the variations in output. That system is called open loop control system. Anyone please say why the output not correct the variations in the why the variations in the output are not automatically corrected? So anybody please share, because this is because of the, you need to correct this. So this one automatically because of the, so because of the absence of the feedback, because of the absence of the feedback between input and output, because of the absence of the feedback only. So the variations at the output side are not at all controlled automatically in open loop control systems. So this is a very important point. So in the control systems, so in the first point, all of you please, all of you look at the first point. So I have covered the first point. What is the first point regarding to the open loop control system? In open loop control system, there is no feedback between output and input. Okay. So and the second point is due to any external disturbances or due to any internal disturbances within the system, your output may change from desired value to any other new value, or your output may change from desired value to any other new value. So I consider these changes in the output are as the variations in the output. These variations in the output. So therefore here there are variations in the output. So these variations in the output are not at all corrected automatically in case of open loop control system. So why these? So these variations are not at all controlled automatically So because of the absence of the control system, so open loop control system lo manaki feedback లేకపోవడం వల్ల ఓపెన్ లూప్ కంట్రోల్ సిస్టంలో ఫీడ్బ్యాక్ ఇన్పుట్ కి మధ్యలో ఫీడ్బ్యాక్ లేకపోవడం వల్ల అవుట్పుట్లో వచ్చే వేరియేషన్స్ని మనం ఆటోమేటిక్గా కరెక్ట్ చేయలేకపోతున్నాము. ఓకే, ఓపెన్ లూప్ కంట్రోల్ సిస్టమ్ యొక్క అవుట్పుట్లో వచ్చే వేరియేషన్స్ని మనం ఆటోమేటిక్గా ఎందుకు కరెక్ట్ చేయలేకపోతున్నామంటే సో ఫీడ్బ్యాక్ అనేది లేకపోవడం వల్ల సో ఓపెన్ లూప్ కంట్రోల్ సిస్టంలో అవుట్పుట్లో వచ్చే వేరియేషన్స్ని మనం ఆటోమేటిక్గా కరెక్ట్ చేయలేకపోతున్నాము. సో యూ నీడ్ టు కంట్రోల్ దోస్ వేరియేషన్స్ మాన్యువల్లీ. So you need to control those variations manually. Output variations are you need to output variations are controlled manually. So in open loop, so this is a very important one. Those output variations are not at all controlled automatically. You need to correct those variations manually in open loop control systems. This is a very important point in the open loop control system. Okay, and I would like to introduce one more point regarding to the open loop control system. So that is a very good example. So I would like to explain the. Okay. So up to now I have covered the open loop control. Open loop I have discussed about the 2 points relating to the open loop control system, right? So what is open loop control system? So there is a restriction on the values of x of the restriction on the values of x of is the values must be from this set also. Write x of like this. Then this is called the discussion. Then this is called discussion. So all of you please respond to me. What is an open loop control system? Hello, what is an open loop control system? What is the values are taken from the set of values? What is an open loop control system? Please respond to me. Those who fail to respond to me will not provide the documents for those people. Please be careful about this. Take the nearest value to this x. Take the nearest value. But they are approximate the value to the nearest value to the set is called quantization. But they are approximate the value to the nearest value to the set is called quantization. So, after performing sampling, to do quantization, then you will get the signal. That signal is called digital signal. That signal is called digital signal. So what is the difference between discrete time signal and digital signal? In discrete time signal, there is no restriction of the values. Whatever the values you are getting, the different instance of time, those values will wait. This is not discrete time signal. So whereas in the digital signal, what is an open loop control system? Please respond to me. What is an open loop control system? Open loop control system. All of you please, I need your attention. An open loop control system. Open loop control. In open loop control system, there is no feedback between input and output. Okay, and in open loop control system, the variations in the output signal are not at all corrected automatically by the open loop control system. So you need to correct the changes in the output manually in open loop control system. So another important definition I would like to cover regarding to the open loop control system is third point. So what about this? The open loop control in open loop control system. The in open loop control system. Okay, in open loop control system, control action is independent of the output quantity, or otherwise that is output quantity has no effect. Output quantity has no effect upon the input quantity and output quantity output quantity has no effect upon the control action. So I will explain all these points with the help of so now I will explain, don't bother about this one, I will explain all these points. In open loop control system, for example, if you consider any open loop control system, in any open loop control system, we does not measure the output signal. So we does not measure the output signal. In any open loop control system, we does not measure the output signal. And in any open loop control system, we does not verify, or we does not check, or we does not observe. Okay, we does not observe the output, whether the output is equal to desired output signal or not. So whatever it may be the control system, that means whatever it if you consider any kind of open loop control system, so in any open loop control system, we does not measure the output quantity, we does not measure the output quantity of the system. సో ఏ ఓపెన్ లూప్ కంట్రోల్ సిస్టంలోనూ కూడాను మనం అవుట్పుట్ని మెజర్ చేయము అండ్ ఆల్సో వీ డస్ నాట్ మెజర్ ది వెదర్ ద అవుట్పుట్ ఈస్ ఈక్వల్ టు డిజైర్డ్ అవుట్పుట్ ఆర్ ఓకే and also we does not verify whether the output is equal to the desired output signal at any point of time. In any open loop control system, we does not measure the output signal, and also we does not verify whether the output of the control system is equal to the desired output signal or not. Is it okay? So these are the very important points regarding to the open loop control system. So I will explain all these things with one example, one beautiful example, no doubt at all, right? So in open loop control system, we does not measure the output quantity, or we does not measure the output signal at any point of time throughout its entire duration of the operation of the open loop control system. We does not measure the output of the control system, and also we does not test whether the output signal of the control system is equal to the desired output signal or not. We does not check whether the output signal is equal to the desired output signal or not. We does not verify, whether the output of the control system is equal to the desired output. But how the control action is done in the open loop control system? So, but in any control system, in order to control the output signal, okay, we should measure the output signal. In order to control the output quantity in a control system, we should measure the output quantity. Okay, so we should verify whether the output is equal to desired output or not. సో మనం ఎప్పుడు ఒక అవుట్పుట్ని ఎప్పుడు కంట్రోల్ చేయగలమండి? ఎప్పుడు అవుట్పుట్ని మనం కంట్రోల్ చేయగలం? అప్పుడు మనకి అవుట్పుట్ ఎంతో తెలిస్తేనే మనం అవుట్పుట్ని మెజర్ చేసినప్పుడు మాత్రమే అవుట్పుట్ని కంట్రోల్ చేయగలము. అవుట్పుట్ అనేది వెదర్ ద అవుట్పుట్ ఈజ్ ఈక్వల్ టు ద డిజైర్డ్ అవుట్పుట్ ఆర్ నాట్. మనం అవుట్పుట్ని వెరిఫై చేసినప్పుడు మాత్రమే అవుట్పుట్ అనేది డిజైర్డ్ అవుట్పుట్కి ఈక్వల్గా ఉందా లేదా, అనేది కంటిన్యూస్గా వెరిఫై చేసినప్పుడు మాత్రమే అవుట్పుట్ని కంట్రోల్ చేయగలం. అవుట్పుట్ని మెజర్ చేసినప్పుడు మాత్రమే అవుట్పుట్ని కంట్రోల్ చేయగలము. అవుట్పుట్ని వెరిఫై చేసినప్పుడు మాత్రమే వెదర్ ది అవుట్పుట్ ఈజ్ ఈక్వల్ టు డిజైర్డ్ అవుట్పుట్ ఆర్ నాట్, అంటే అవుట్పుట్ని వెరిఫై చేసినప్పుడు మాత్రమే అవుట్పుట్ని కంట్రోల్ చేయగలము. But in open loop control system, we does not measure the output signal, or we does not verify the output signal. But how the control action is done in open loop control system? Can anyone say? So here in open loop control system, the control action is done in open loop control system. In open loop control system, control action is done. Control action is done on time basis. So this is very important. So time basis. The control systems that operate on the time basis is called This is a very important objective type bit. So control systems that operate on the time basis, that is called open loop control systems. So here, for example, open loop control system, మనం అవుట్పుట్ ని కంట్రోల్ చేయాలి, మనం అవుట్పుట్ ని కంట్రోల్ చేయాలి అంటే అవుట్పుట్ ని మెజర్ చేయాలి, మనం అవుట్పుట్ ని కంట్రోల్ చేయాలి అంటే అవుట్పుట్ ని వెరిఫై చేయాలి, వెదర్ ద అవుట్పుట్ ఈజ్ ఈక్వల్ టు డిజైర్డ్ అవుట్పుట్ అని. మనం కానీ ఓపెన్ లూప్ కంట్రోల్ సిస్టమ్స్లో అవుట్పుట్ని మెజర్ చేయటం లేదు, అవుట్పుట్ని వెరిఫై చేయటం లేదు. బట్ కానీ మనం కంట్రోలింగ్ ఎలా చేస్తున్నాం ఓపెన్ లూప్ కంట్రోల్ సిస్టమ్స్లో అంటే కంట్రోల్ యాక్షన్ ఇన్ ఓపెన్ లూప్ కంట్రోల్ సిస్టమ్ ఇస్ డన్ ఆన్ ది టైమ్ బేసిస్. దట్ మీన్స్ ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ at 0th second my control system is switched on. At 30th second my control system is switched off. Again at the 60th second my control system is again on. That means in this way on the time basis I control the output of the control system, whether the output is controlled or not. For example, if you perform like this on time basis, at 0th second my control system, my open loop control system is switched on. At 30th second my open loop control system is switched off. So whenever the open loop control system is switched off, output is somewhat controlled. Output is somewhat, not entirely output is controlled. Output is somewhat controlled. That means in open loop control systems, the controlling of the output is done on the basis of time basis. That means in open loop control systems, is it okay? In open loop control systems, the control action is dependent on the time basis. The control action is independent of the here. So in open loop control, are you measuring the output? Are you verifying the output? In open loop control systems, are you measuring the output? No. Are you verifying the output? No. So but how we can perform the control action in open loop control systems? In open loop control systems, the control action is done on the time basis, and purely the control action is done on the time basis. That means the control action is totally dependent on the time, not on the output quantity. So that means here the control action is independent. That means output quantity is independent. That means here the control action is totally independent of the output. Okay, that means I would like to explain that clearly in this. So that means output has no effect on the input. That means output has no effect on the control action. So this is called the open loop control system. So the control system here, what I'm going to say is, so in open loop control systems, the control action is done on the time basis. Control systems that operate on the time basis is called open loop control systems. In open loop control systems, we are not at all measuring the output signal. We are not at all verifying the output signal, whether the output is equal to desired output or not. So, but how the control action takes place in open loop control system? In open loop control systems, the control action is done on the basis of time basis. So that means, for example, at 0th second, the control system is switched on. At 30th second, the control system is switched off. Whenever the control system is switched off, output is somewhat controlled. Accuracy అనేది కరెక్ట్గా ఉంటుందా లేదా అనేది తర్వాత డిస్కస్ చేసుకుందాం. So in this way, on the time basis, we can control the output signal. Whenever the open loop control system is switched off, automatically the output is somewhat controlled. Not entirely output is controlled. Entire output is not controlled. Somehow output is controlled. That means the control action is totally independent of the output. The control action is purely dependent upon the time basis. So therefore, I conclude that the output has no effect on the input signal, and the output has no effect on the control action. So these are the things I would like to cover in open loop control system. Okay. So, and also one more point regarding this open loop control system is best example for this open loop control system, all of you. So, and one more definition regarding to the open loop control system is this one. This is the very important definition. So, regarding to the open loop control systems, this is the very important definition. So, this is the actual definition of the control system, open loop control system. Open loop control system. In open loop control system, control action is independent of the output signal, and output signal has no effect on the input signal, and output signal has no effect on the control signal. Is it okay? So open loop control system lo output ni measure chestama cheyma. Open loop control systems lo output ni measure chestama cheyma. Output ni verify chestama leda. We are not at all continuously measuring the output signal. We are not at all verifying the output signal. Here, the control systems purely operates on the basis of time basis. Is it okay? Right. So here, I would like to explain the same concept with the help of the, so one example that is called immersion water heater. So best example for the open loop control system is immersion water heater. For example, so immersion water heater. For example, what about the, I hope every one of you know about this particular immersion water heater. So what is the purpose of this immersion water heater? Please respond to me in the chat box. Hello? Please respond to me in the immersion water heater. What is the... Okay, so I would like to... So what about the open loop control system? Okay, I have to, for example, if it is a immersion water heater, okay, I will explain this immersion water heater, open loop control system, one example. So now take this one as a bucket of water. Okay, this is the water. I will put a rod here. So that is the heating rod. Okay, so here this is a immersion. You need for the bath purpose, for the bathing purpose, you need hot water. Hot water కావాలంటే ఏం చేయాలి? Heated water is heated with the help of water heater. This is called a heating rod. Is it okay? This is called heating rod. మీకు ఎంత వేడి కావాలో, మీకు ఎంత వాటర్ టెంపరేచర్ కావాలో అది immersion water heating rod కి తెలుసా? Please answer to me. So is the heating rod know your desired output? So for example, whatever the temperature you want, so whatever the water temperature you want, that is called your desired output. Whatever the temperature water temperature you want, that is called desired output of the control system. Okay, so whatever the temperature you want, that you know that particular value, that is desired output of. Is this particular heating rod know your desired output? మీ హీటింగ్ రాడ్కి ఎంత టెంపరేచర్, మీకు ఎంత వేడి కావాలో, మీకు ఎంత వాటర్ టెంపరేచర్ కావాలో హీటింగ్ రాడ్కి తెలుసా? మీకు ఎంత వాటర్ టెంపరేచర్ కావాలో హీటింగ్ రాడ్కి తెలుసా? Heating rod is an example for the open loop control system. Water heating rod is the best example for the, okay, water heating rod or water heater is the best example for the open loop control system. Okay, so does the heater know your desired temperature or not? Please say your answer. No, the heating rod does not know your desired temperature. That means open loop control system does not know the desired output. So that means open loop control system does not know the desired output. Okay, so this is the one of the variable. So whatever the temperature you want, whatever the water temperature you want, that is nothing but your desired output. Okay, this particular desired output, this is your desired output. మీకు కావాల్సిన వాటర్ టెంపరేచర్ అనేది your desired output of the system. మీ వాటర్ హీటర్కి మీకు ఎంత వేడి కావాలో మీ వాటర్ హీటర్కి తెలుసా? తెలియదు. మీకు ఎంత వేడైతే కావాలో అది మీ వాటర్ హీటర్కి తెలుసా? తెలియదు. దట్ మీన్స్ ద ఓపెన్ లూప్ కంట్రోల్ సిస్టమ్ డస్ నాట్ నో ద డిజైర్డ్ అవుట్పుట్. డిజైర్డ్ అవుట్పుట్. ఇస్ ఇట్ ఓకే? అండ్ ఆల్సో వాటర్ హీటర్ ఆన్లో ఉన్నప్పుడు, సో while the heater heating the water, are you measure the output of the output, that is are you measure the temperature of the water? Is it possible to measure the temperature of the water? మీరు సో హీటింగ్ రాడ్ ఆన్లో ఉన్నప్పుడు బకెట్ వాటర్లో హ్యాండ్ని డిప్ చేసి వాటర్ యొక్క టెంపరేచర్ని మెజర్ చేస్తున్నారా? వాటర్ యొక్క టెంపరేచర్ని మెజర్ చేస్తున్నారా, చేయట్లేదా? ఇస్ ఇట్ పాసిబుల్? నో, దట్ ఈస్ నాట్ పాసిబుల్. ఓకే, అలా చేస్తే షాక్ కొడుతుంది, లేకపోతే కాలుతుంది చెయ్యి, అంతే కదండి. సో హీటింగ్ రాడ్ అనేది ఆన్లో ఉన్నప్పుడు మీ హ్యాండ్ని బకెట్ వాటర్లో డిప్ చేసి వాటర్ యొక్క టెంపరేచర్ని మెజర్ చేస్తున్నారా? సో దట్ మీన్స్ హియర్ ఇన్ ఓపెన్ లూప్ కంట్రోల్ సిస్టమ్ వి డస్ నాట్ మెజర్ ది అవుట్పుట్ at any point of time. We does not measure the output of the system, and we does not the open loop control system does not know the desired output. Okay, so that means here I want to convey what I'm going to convey is first. Okay, so first put the rod in water. Is it okay? And second one is on the heater. And the third one is, okay, so whenever you switch on the heater will start heating the water. The heater will start heating the water, and this particular heater goes on heating the water until you switch off the heater. Is it okay? So all of you please consider. So here whenever the rod is kept in the water and heater is switched on, when the heater is switched on, the heater will start heating the water, and the heater will goes on heating the water. Goes on heating the water until the heater is switched off. So why it continuously goes on heating the water? Why it continuously goes on heating the water until the heater is switched off? It does not know the desired output. The open loop control system does not know the desired output. In open loop control system, we does not measure the output. The open loop control system, we does not measure the output. The open loop control system does not know the desired output signal. That's why it does not know where to stop the heating. The heater does not know where to stop the heating. So why? Because heater does not know the desired output, isn't it? The heater does not know the desired output. Whatever the temperature you want, that is your desired temperature. The heater is a control system. This control system does not know your desired output. That's why it does not know where to stop the heating. It does not know where to stop the heating. So that's why it goes on heating the water until the heater is switched off. So that means here, if you clearly identify the entire this operation, so entire this immersion water heater operates on the time basis only. Throughout its entire operation, we does not measure the output signal at any point of time, and also the water heater does not know the desired output signal. Because of this particular reason only, the water heater or open loop control system does not know the desired output signal, does not measure the output signal. Because of these two particular reasons only, the water heater does not know where to stop the heating. The water heater does not know where to stop the heating. Okay, that's why it goes on heating the water until the heater is switched on. So A5, are you clear? A5. Please respond to me orally. Hello, please. A5. Yes, sir. A5. Your answer is correct, right? Okay. So that means purely here, open loop control systems are purely based on the open loop control systems are purely based on the open loop control systems purely operates on the time basis. Purely operates on the time basis. Is it okay? All of you please consider this one. So open loop control systems are purely operates on the time basis only. Okay na? So water heater ni put the rod in the water. Sorry, put the heating rod in the water in the bucket of water on the heater. So whenever you on the heater starts heating the water. Okay, because of the heating rod does not know your desired temperature or desired output. It does not know where to stop the heating. Okay, so why it does not know the desired output signal? In open loop control system, we does not measure the output signal. At any point of time, we does not measure the output quantity. In open, particularly this is only in open loop control systems. In open loop control systems only, at any point of time, we does not measure the output quantity. The open loop control system does not know the desired output signal. Whatever the output you want, that is the desired output. The open loop control system does not know the desired output signal of you. That's why here the heating rod goes on heating the water until the heating rod is switched off. So therefore the open loop control systems are purely operates on the basis of time basis. On the time basis. The control action is in open loop control systems. Control action is purely independent of the output quantity. Control action is dependent on the only time basis. So these are the points I would like to cover about the open loop control systems. What are the various points regarding to the? There is no feedback in the open loop control systems. Okay, that is the first point. And the variations at the output side in open loop control system, the variations in the output are not at all controlled automatically. The variations in the output quantity are controlled manually. The variations in the output are not at all controlled automatically because so this is because of the absence of the feedback. There's a second point. Okay, what about the third point? Third point is control action is independent of the output signal, and the control action is independent. That means output has no effect on the control signal, and output has no effect on the input quantity. That means control action is totally independent of the output quantity. Is it okay? So these are the things I would like to cover about the open loop control systems. Okay, thank you one and all. You may leave the class for the today. For example, if K is greater than 1, if what is difference, how will it affect? K is suppose A equal